Hey guys, welcome to the final masterclass number 6 of this little series to help you master your goals of this upcoming challenge and utilizing NH Fitness coaching as well as Phorm App together. So this one is all about you've mastered the basics, what to expect next. So there's always more things that we can do. So what to expect moving forward are going to be things that are more attention to the detail. There is so much more to progress and health and goals and physique and everything in the details. It's so much more to it than just macros and calories. There's so much more to it than just hitting the gym. There's mentality aspects, there's emotional aspects, there's hormone aspects, there's performance goal aspects. There are so many things that we can look to really optimize, help you learn about, and help you start to take control of your life. And the more knowledge that I can give you, the more applied knowledge you can have, and then the more confidence you have to follow through and do a better job and earn the goals that you want that are long-term and sustainable. So I really want you guys to truly understand that moving forward, let me pin this. Okay. Moving forward, some of the things that we are going to focus on as far as mastering those next steps would be fiber intake. It's going to be one of those things that we start to pay attention to, and you're hitting your macros pretty consistently, hitting your calories pretty consistently. That fiber number is going to be very, very important, especially if you're telling me you're struggling with digestion, energy, or if you're struggling with feeling hungry a lot. There's going to be a probably big direct sign that you're not taking in a lot of fiber-rich foods. So fiber is going to help a ton with slowing down digestion so that your food actually breaks down and you can utilize the energy from it sustainably instead of one big shot of energy and then a crash after. So with that crash is when you feel that craving or that hunger pain come back on shortly after you have eaten. It's also going to help a lot with digestion. Different types of fiber, there's insoluble and soluble. One adds liquid or moisture essentially to the stool, and then the other one adds bulk to it. So both are going to help a lot with passing regular bowel movements. And yes, bowel movements, pooping, that's all a part of it. It's never too much information when it comes to your health and with all those things. So if you are struggling in that department, we need to know so that we can help you solve those issues. Other things, fiber can help a ton with, heart health and lowering cholesterol. There's just so many things that fiber is super important for. As far as women go, we should be aiming for about that 25 grams of fiber per day. Men should be 30 to 35. I think 34 is like the number that they say to shoot for, but above 30 is going to be where I'm really happy seeing men. Above 20 is where I'm going to be really happy seeing women. With whole foods is going to be really, really helpful. You'll see a lot of protein supplement type products that have extra fiber in them, or the tortilla shells that have a lot of extra fiber in them, things of that nature, but those aren't going to be as beneficial as your whole food fibers. They're more of like an added fiber. And while they're better than nothing, and if you have to learn how to hit your fiber through utilizing those things for a while, that's okay. But I want you to start to learn how to hit fiber through more of those minimally processed foods like fruits and vegetables, seeds, nuts, legumes, sweet potatoes, those kinds of things are all going to be very, very effective to help you bump that fiber and help with all of those things that fiber helps with. So that'll be one of the things that we start to dig into as you start to master the basics. Another thing is training programs, right? Progressive overloads. Do you have a goal to be more muscular, to be stronger, to, fill out the t-shirt sleeves or to fill out, your pants a little bit better? God knows I've been working on building the butt myself for the last few years. Right? It takes time. And if you have a goal to do something like that, once you reach that body fat loss goal, or you really want to take this on, we can work on a progressive overload plan for you with lifting weights that helps you achieve those looks and that feeling that you want. So that's definitely something that we can do. You don't have to be stuck doing the same workout program forever. You don't always have to do CrossFit. You don't always have to do traditional bro lifting. You don't always have to be a marathon runner. We can change it up. We can look at different things. That kind of brings me into the next one of performance goals. There's a number of people that, have decided to change things up and take on a marathon goal. That's perfect. We can work around that. I also have contacts that can help you get ready for things like that as far as training programs go. I can help nutritionally surrounding it. Other people want to take on strongman competitions. Okay, let's do it. Other people want to take on, different types of just personal like deadlift and squat goals. We can look at those things. If you have a performance goal that you want to attack, we can start to do that by building things up slowly but surely, because strength and muscle take time to build. I want you to understand that that does take time. Um, Customized macros is likely going to be one of the first things that you see me do with you if you are mastering the basics and you're following through and doing a good job, applying the things that I suggest, seeing those results unfold. Most people we're going to customize macros for, as they get closer and closer to goals based on how they're feeling, how their body is reacting. So I will likely give you some customized macros that I suggest, and those are going to help you see those results a little bit faster that you're attacking. One of those things that you'll likely see is a touch higher protein goal than your original protein goal. Reason being for that is it's going to help with the thermic effect of food. It's going to help you recover a bit faster. It's going to help keep you fuller longer. There's all kinds of things that extra protein, and when I say extra protein, it's not like it's in excess, but having a bit higher protein goal is going to help you succeed that much faster. So those are going to be one of those things that you'll start to see happening. So if you're doing well and you see me give you some customized macro suggestions, that means that you're doing well, and let's take it to the next level. Other thing, quality of foods is a huge piece, and all this kind of ties together and comes as a side effect when you start doing really well. Quality of foods is going to be minimally processed foods. If I look at your plan and you're hitting macros, but we're doing so with chips, candy, and whiskey, then we should probably look at making some adjustments, because while you're hitting macros, that is not going to be sustainable for a long term. You're not going to feel very good. You're not going to see the results that you want. Things are not going to go well. So we'll look at the quality, where can we improve quality? Where can we grab some better options? If you're dining out a lot, what kind of things can you order? If you need like pre-prepped options, what can we look at? If you have a family, what things can we make ahead of time? We need to make sure that we're having quality foods in order to make sure that you're getting all the micronutrient profiles that you need from your whole foods in order for your body to optimally function. And when your body is optimally functioning, instead of always chasing its tail, trying to pick up all the loose ends, then it's going to allow you to actually lose the body fat or gain the muscle or just feel better that much quicker. So the quality of foods is going to play a huge, huge, huge role in this. So that'll be one of those things that we start to really look at as we start to dig deeper into this journey. Another one that I am super excited to take on and help people learn about as we get going in this as well is managing stressors, managing your parasympathetic nervous system. That is actually, so there's the flight or flight system, and then there's the rest and digest system. Oftentimes people are always in fight or flight, right? If you're drinking buckets of caffeine and you're not sleeping at all, but you're doing CrossFit every day and all the things, your flight or flight is like always on. So your alarms are always going off in your brain. So you can never actually make any progress because your body's always in this high stress mode, thinking you have to run from bears and tigers. Not the case. So if we learn to activate our rest and digest system multiple times throughout the day, learning how to sleep better, learning how to do, stress reduction type exercises, taking rest days, taking deload weeks, things of that nature, then we can really start to activate that rest and digest system and get your body working into a cycle that benefits you instead of one that you're trying to always escape. So I'm really, really excited to take these extra changes on, do more education with you guys as we move forward. But this is going to be all of those next step things. So master those basics first that we learned about in the first 5 calls. And after that, this is where we get to really dig deep and we really get to start customizing things for you. So if you have questions on anything we've talked about over these 6 classes, please let me know. Otherwise, you guys have an amazing day. Let's crush your goals and let's absolutely destroy this challenge.